She also told that how precious the water was to them. In the story, The Morning in the Desert, a girl is telling about her morning routine where she lived in the desert. She told all about her sister, her pet camel, Mithu, all about her journey, and she also told how precious the water was to her and to her family.
Okay, very nice, Ishtar. So the story was all about the water and its luxuries in a normal lifestyle. Okay, so students, we all are very much aware with the water issues nowadays. So today's class is writing a composition. Keeping the story Morning in the Desert is we are going to write our composition. So basically, as we have gone through that the water is a luxury for Sapanu and her family, and they use as little as it was possible for them. Why it was a luxury? Because they were not, getting a huge amount of water in their lifetime. Like nowadays, we people of our generation, they just easily get water very easily. Okay? But previously, as compared to the previous life, they used to do many efforts just to get water. So there was a difference between Sabanu's life and our life. Is that a yes or a no? Do you agree with this thing? Yes, if thumbs up if yes, thumbs down if no. Obviously a yes, okay? Because nowadays we are living in a very modern society. We are very developed nowadays, so we can easily, get anything, and it's very easy to get whatever resources are there and machines are there to help us around, so we can easily go through everything. So now moving further to the first part of the composition, which is create a Venn diagram that compares Sabanu's way of life to your own. Students, moving to Venn diagram. Before starting, like how to make a Venn diagram, we must know what a Venn diagram is. So let me just share a simple procedure of a Venn diagram. Okay, so on your screen there is a picture. Actually, there are two circles which are merged together and drawn like both of them are interacting with each other. In the one portion, I have written A. In the blue portion, I have written B. Okay? And the part which is combining them, I have written both A and B. So this is how we just draw a Venn diagram. Okay? This is the procedure to draw the Venn diagram. Now, moving to a clearer picture, parts of a Venn diagram. Okay, so here the same comes that parts of a Venn diagram, there are two portions in it. Okay, two separated portions and the one which is merging the picture. Here, on the portion A, I have labeled it as neither A or D. Okay, then on portion B, I have also mentioned the same thing, neither A or B. But in the center one, I have written intersection, what each circles have in common. So students, what we have came to know that overall in a picture, okay, that you can see on the screen, on the whole paper, I have drawn two circles which are merging in from the center and they are separated from the corner. So overall, from all the four corners of the picture, neither A or B is written to represent that none of the portion would be considering it as something which is in common. ठीक है, तो A और B में हम कुछ ऐसा लिख देते हैं जो चीज common नहीं हो, and intersection means something which is in common. So whatever the thing is about which we are drawing the Venn diagram about, हम जिस भी चीज के बारे में Venn diagram बना रहे हैं, तो उसके A और B पार्ट में हम क्या करते हैं, A पार्ट में हम एक चीज के अनकॉमन फैक्टर्स लिखते हैं और B पार्ट में हम दूसरे चीज के अनकॉमन फैक्टर्स लिखते हैं जो उनको एक दूसरे से सेपरेट करते हैं, ठीक है, डिफरेंट बनाते हैं. But in the center, the intersection part, what we do, we just write the common factors about the both of the things we are comparing. हम जिस भी चीज को कंपेयर कर रहे हैं उनकी सिमिलैरिटीज हम सेंटर में लिखते हैं. Either we could call it as intersection part or we could call it similarity. हम उसको intersection भी कह सकते हैं और हम इसको similarity भी कहते हैं. Now, what a Venn diagram is? A diagram that consists of circles, as I told you. It is made with the circles only. You cannot use rectangles, triangles, or any shape you want to draw it. It is only made of circles. The circles represent the elements of the set and the outer parts represent elements that are not part of the set. Again, the elements of the set which are different from each other, they are going to be written in the outer part. Okay, but which are the similar sets we are going to write in the intersection portion, which is in the center. A Venn diagram is used to organize a list or data or just to compare. We use Venn diagrams to compare the data or just to organize the data with the similarities or common factors, anything which we want to just clarify. Venn diagrams were introduced around 1880 by John Venn, because he used to set his theories of mathematics just to organize them. He used it and invented the concept of Venn diagram. But as it's not compulsory to just use Venn diagrams for the mathematics or physics or theorems or something, we can use it in any part. Like we are going to do it today, as we are going to compare Shabanu and George's lifestyle with a Venn diagram. So students, again sharing the picture of a Venn diagram just to clear that how you are going to draw it. Okay, so here on the screen you can see a simple Venn diagram picture. Okay, part A, part B and the center part. Further moving with the reference picture on page number 9 of the student's book, there is also a sample of Venn diagram in that. You can just have a look at it. Got that? So this is how you are going to draw a Venn diagram in your copy. Can I request you all to please just open your copy? Everyone, please quickly open your notebook, write today's date and the question which is mentioned in book, page number 9.